Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, favorite baby dad, the voice of the street. And today we in Florida with it, y'all. Jacksonville, Florida, to be exact. And I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Now, today we gonna be talking about something that happens in Florida, y'all. And it's something that seems to happen too often, y'all. When you store weapons improperly and you have children around. We gonna be talking about this woman. Her name is Shamaya, Lynn. Now, on August the 13th, Wednesday, August the 13th, 2021. It's a regular everyday, y'all. Regular normal day. This woman was working from home, y'all. So she's on the Zoom call with her other co-workers. Now, one of the few things that she did was her boyfriend, which is her baby daddy, she sent him to the chiropractor. He had to go see the doctor. She calls him a lift and send him to the doctor, right? Now she's at home with the child. He's at the doctor. I guess he called after it was over, told her, send the lift back to get me, so the lift goes back to get her. That's one of the last things she did, right? So she's on the call, y'all. Regular everyday thing. And her co-worker's watching her, and all of a sudden they hear a boom, and she go forward, then she fall backwards, y'all. And you know, naturally they thinking maybe something fell or whatever. Then they notice, okay, she looked like she hurt. They could see the little boy standing behind y'all, Hannah. Her little 2-year-old son. His name is Leandre or Andre Lynn. He's actually her son. He finds his daddy gun, y'all, a loaded gun. And he walks behind mama. See, this is something, when you have kids around and y'all let them play with cap guns and stuff. I don't let my kids or my grandkids play with guns. When you have them, they be too familiar with them. And then one thing you need to do is tell them, hey, you don't never point a gun at nobody you love, even if you playing. I don't care if that child was playing with his finger. You better not point your finger at mommy. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea, because he too, y'all, to put the gun to mommy head, and he blowed her head off, y'all. You hear me? On Zoom. So the daddy come in, now the gun goes off, bam, and hit the little boy in the head. Now, when the doorbell rang or whatever, daddy come in, the little boy walks to daddy like, my head hurt. And he like, what happened to your head? And he like, boy, mom. He runs in the room, he finna start fussing at his girlfriend, y'all. Then he noticed, wow, she down there. He see what happened. He see the gun, take the gun and put it up. He said he putting it up out of reach of the child. Now, had that gun been put up properly in the first place, we wouldn't be here, y'all. You hear me? We would not be here. But no, this gun was too easily accessible for the child. Guess where the gun was at, y'all? In a book bag that had Paw Patrol on it. And there's a cartoon character. If y'all ever seen cartoon, Paw Patrol is these little bitty dogs that go on patrol in the woods and they help animals get out of little situations. So naturally the child is attracted to this. It's a Paw Patrol bag. He went in there, synced the gun. I don't know. Well, I guess he should. Well, he too. He don't know the difference between a real gun and a fake one. He probably thought he was finna play and run up on mommy and put one in the back of her head and she was gonna laugh or whatever. No, ain't no reset on this here, y'all. You can't just be, see these kids, y'all, the child was 2. The adult was 21 and the boy was 22. So they immature and they stay in Florida. There's a lot going on. Weapons are meant to protect yourself in a time of need, in a time of danger. Okay, protect you from intruders in the house. But when you got kids, man, you don't have guns just laying around like that. He should have put that book bag up, y'all, you know. And it's too late to change it now, but he really should have. And now, at first, you know, they was trying to see was it any foul play. They checked the little boy hands, his residue on his hand, gunshot residue. They checked the daddy alibi. He had just went to the doctor and come back. Last thing she did was call him a lift and all that. Everything they tried to put on him, it cleared him. They did all the investigation, they cleared him. He didn't do it, y'all. The little boy did it. But they waited 2 months and then they still charged him with improperly storing of a firearm, and they charged him with involuntary manslaughter. Now, he might not get no lot of time, or he might not, but he needed a little time to sit down and think about it. I don't want him to go to jail really, but that's just really careless, man. That's careless. And these guys, y'all be seeing so much on TV, and now you would think he was a felon, y'all. No, he had legal firearms. All these guns was registered in his name. Why he needed 4 of them, I don't know. Maybe because the city's so wild, and I guess he figured I better have 4. Maybe he had 2 and she had 2. But she should have had her guns put up and he should have had his put up. Man, you got a 2-year-old, you got a toddler. You call that terrible too. 2-year-olds will get into some of the worst shit if you're not watching them. I'm talking about you can be standing there watching them and they'll get into something in your face, man. You hear me? In your face. You got to really pay attention. And I hate sometimes that comes with wisdom and age. The older you get, the more you learn. When we young, we don't get it right our first time, y'all. But when you get to be grandparents, you've had a little crash course in parenting. You know how to do it. That's why people stay close to their parents, because when they need some assistance, they can call them on the phone. In this case, who could he call and say, hey, how do I properly put my gun up? You make sure the kid's sleeping. If your gun is for protection, then you have it out. But if you finna go somewhere or whatever going on, it's no way that gun should have been in that room in that book bag. The book bag was on the floor, y'all. So it wasn't like he had to go somewhere to reach it. He walked down and reached it, picked it up. It was on the floor. That's why they charging him with it, y'all. It took them 2 months to go over that and decide to charge him. But they charged him because they like, hey, he was careless with it, And I hate to see him going through that. Yes, they both black, and I'm like, wow, Then I see people arguing online about, somebody said another Black Lives Matter, they said Black Lives Matter guy gone too soon. I didn't feed into that. A lot of times, don't waste your energy. If somebody make a negative comment, y'all, don't waste your energy going back and forth with a person. Don't do that. Don't do that. What they say, a frown is just a smile upside down. So no, it just as much muscle in your face to frown, it takes just as much to smile. So sometimes don't even feed into that. Don't even feed into that. And we know the world full of deceitful people and devils and all that. I heard my partner just say the other day, in the land of the snakes, the hand you shake just might be the one that's playing your way. You hear me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm out of here. And I'd like to thank all y'all for tuning into Spotify and Anchor TV. I would say Anchor TV. It's not TV, it's Anchor FM, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go over there and subscribe. All my people on Facebook, all my people on YouTube, I want y'all to go and find this app, Anchor FM. It's an app where you can get all your podcasts. I'm going to be on all of them. Anywhere you can find your podcast, you go find the G Shrimp Show there, y'all. Like I said, I ain't doing nothing but growing and trying to keep going, And I'm just getting everything lined up, man. Y'all see it. Just keep watching. I told you want to see a success story. Tune in and just keep watching. It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm out.